So this is from the Social Perception Lab at Rutgers University. I encourage you to read the whole thing. I'm going to go through the summary of it because I think it's really important. I'll read this the executive summary. It says, Nick Fuentes' surge into national visibility did not originate from a broad or sudden shift in American political sentiment. So Nick doesn't really represent the majority of us. In fact, anyone who watches it can tell you he's whacked out. It emerged from a pattern of online amplification that was unusually fast, unusually concentrated, and unusually foreign in origin. God, so it was like, they're just like, this is bonkers. It was like really fast, really concentrated, and like, foreign bots basically. This report examines the structure of the amplification, okay? The signals it produced inside the information environment and the ways mainstream legacy institutions interpreted those signals as indicators of emerging relevance. The goal is not to explain Fuentes' ideology, right? Mustache party stuff. We're not talking about that. We're just mostly talking about the algorithm type stuff or his existing audience, but to assess how synthetic engagement, real-world events, and media incentives converge to elevate a fringe figure into a central subject of national attention. They supply these really interesting charts, basically comparing accounts. So this is like just big accounts on Twitter, basically. Destiny, you got Ian Carroll, Hassan Piker, Elon Musk, and then you got Nick Fuentes. And basically he just gets a bunch of like bot retweets, like really a lot. He's the orange line there, and he's getting more retweets and such on like the first 30 minutes, etc. Even more than Elon Musk. It's pretty crazy. That's Musk's platform. And essentially a lot of these, platforms are going to be these kind of things. And if you ever went on Musk's platform, you'll figure it out very quickly. It's like, why is there Trump lover 45 and Trump lover 47 and Trump forever patriot 56? And like a bunch of these accounts named that way. And if you look at the account, it's just like nonstop retweeting of just nonsense kind of stuff like that. And sometimes they'll all have the same messages, which I showed you guys before. It's a bot, right? The same way. And I do YouTube every day. You'll see bots in comments. You'll know it when you see it. And the other thing that's disturbing about this whole thing is you saw a lot of activity basically after Charlie Kirk's death. And there's an interesting chart here. This whole thing is absolutely crazy. It just kind of shows the timeline of said thing and how suddenly Nick is getting boosted by the bots. That's basically what it boils down to. There's also some disturbing things as well, is like the portrayal of how he's portrayed in the media. Like they use different photos of him now to make him look more like a normal person. Because